I'm a pig. Oink, 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 I'm the best piggy. Oink, 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 best piggy in the town. Oink, 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 piggy, piggy. Oink, 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 I'm a pig. Can I get piggies in the chat? Piggy in the chat? I'm the best piggy. Piggy in the chat, can I get some oink, oink, oink? Oink, oink, motherfuckers. Oink, oink. Oink, 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 I'm the best piggy. Oink, 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 best piggy in the town. Oink, 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 piggy, piggy. Oink, 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 I'm a pig. Oink, 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 I'm the best piggy. Oink, 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 best piggy in the town. Oink, 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 piggy, piggy. Oink, 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 I'm a pig.
Wow.
Oink, oink.
Yo, what's going on, guys? What's up, Boxcar? What's up, Tom? Steve? We got Graham in here. I think Graham might be the only mod in chat. What's going on, guys? What's up, dudes? Haha, yes. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, bros? I'm not sure if... Okay, you know, look, I'm just going to go ahead and show these now. These guys probably already seen these. She's a scumbag, but she has some huge tits. Wow, what an observation from Stumpers. Okay. Apparently, it seems like I don't know who got the body cam, and apparently Pebs and Zay are going to be going over it soon. I want to get the right picture from the body cam. Let me go and pull this up here. Let's go and open up that media link. All right, so we got this one right here. Yes, sir. Totally not AI, by the way. You know, considering that Jadis loves to wear his dress, he enjoys it. We got this one. Hold on. All right, we got this one right here. Oh my god. My god, bro. All right, listen. I'm not even sure if this would even be like a woman. It doesn't seem like a woman to me. You got a very strong chin there, lad. Brother. Not aging well. She always looks like she's homeless. I don't know what that's all about. All right, and we also got this one right here. So I guess there might be a possibility that they will be going over it tomorrow. There's Gary, by the way. There's her sick father. Her father's sick, and supposedly he's suffering from cancer. But the doctor says he doesn't even have cancer. You know, and you know, Kerissa wants to fight the doctors because that's all she knows how to do. You know, all she knows how to do is break the law. She wants to fight the doctors. Going to point out that when she showed those books and bragging about going to read them, she won't have a single quote that she remembers because she won't read them. I don't even think she's capable of reading. Like I've listened to her try to read the Bible, you know, and she would skip over certain words if she couldn't pronounce them. I don't even think she graduated. She should get her GED. All right. Anyway. I definitely do look forward to that tomorrow, possibly. I believe on Friday that's going to be gone over. But look at Jadis, dude. Jadis, like, I don't understand why this woman, this thing, this creature, okay, possible transsexual, like, has this questionable guy, this questionable teen crossdresser, okay, around her family. I don't understand why she would even think that's okay. Maybe that's her new boo, by the way. She likes to talk about her boo. She claims it's her work boo. Nah, it's like it has to be Jadis. Anyway, all right. So I see that Mary J posted a new video, and it's titled "Big Troll Can't Stop Talking About VP's job, making threats to file more charges." Now, I think this was from the stream where she was talking about a parking space for 3 hours, and this was supposed to be on a day where she was sick, right? That she called out of work. She was too sick to work, but she sat there for 4 hours, three and a half. You're pointing fun at Vegan Patriot, dude. That's on file. All right. Check this out. Hold on.
So today's April 27th. Vegan, if you get fired, that is your fault. Her life is shit. Her life is utter shit. Stop letting this person get away with this behavior. This pursuit to try to ruin my life is going to ultimately cost the person their own life.
I don't know. I don't know if that's okay. I don't know if that's a threat. I don't know if again, look, she has a criminal history. With the aid of another man, she hogtied a woman, beat them nearly to death, and robbed them of their belongings. This could go both ways, where they're going to end up dead because of her. Okay, it's going to cost them their life, or they're going to go to prison. I don't think notifying somebody's job that they're online doing something they're not supposed to do is against the law, bro. So, what do you guys think, dude? What do you guys think? Because I feel like I really have a hard time grasping the fact that you can go to jail and catch a felony for contacting somebody's job as a concerned bystander, and let them know that, hey, this woman is doxing, harassing, admitting that she plugs her YouTube channels to clients, to patients, threatens to kill people, right? Big T is a pure hate machine. I never seen her genuinely smile ever. There's not one genuine smile. I think the only time I've seen her smile or laugh is to cope and act like she's okay. She's clearly not okay. You know, people call out sick. I'm sure people fake call out sick all the time. That's fine. But, like, why stream on the day that you're supposed to be sick and your job knows what you do? Your job knows exactly what you do. Okay. The patients know what you do. So you're going to call out sick, go live, and trash on an addict for 3 hours. Bro, like, they're not going to buy it. That's ridiculous.
Out of a hotel. Yes. Like I said, to the person who did what they did today, I am going to make sure that charges get filed. I didn't even hear all this. This is making me more mad. This is making me more mad. I don't really put too much stock into what people say about me on the internet. I think she's a sociopath.
All their relationship.
I think she's borderline, honestly. I don't even think that she's a sociopath. I think it's just BPD. I think it's borderline. I did a really good job of setting up my books yesterday. I have some things I want to show you guys. I got a couple of new things. Okay. I got this. It's called Come Close to Jesus, and it's basically a book to help you pray. This is just one to keep in my pocketbook. This is like I always have one on me. So it's called Too Grateful to Be Hateful. And at work I have Jesus Listens and Jesus Calling. And then I also purchased this, and I think I'm going to purchase another one to send to Trisha for her kid. Okay, so I got this. This is Psalm 23. This is a children's book about Psalm 23. We really haven't read a ton of it, so I'm not gonna pretend like we have. But then I also have the 365 Bible stories and prayers. This is all the stories of the Bible. And then I had another children's Bible that I actually gave to somebody. I also got the Bible for courageous girls. This is the women of the Bible. Abigail.
Why mention Trisha's
These women
kid?
are not white in here at all. These women do not. Look
actually,
white. Miriam.
Actually, look. As much as she sits there and calls people diddlers, pedophiles, suspect, for even remotely bringing up her family, I'm trying to understand. Oh shit, autodub. Wait a minute, can we listen to Kerissa in a different language? Sorry, sidetracked here. I'm trying to wonder Okay, why bring up their schedule? Why bring up what they read? Another question too, like why film their bedroom and show every crevice of the things that you quote unquote bought her? Like it's strange. It's strange, bro. And like also like another thing that's strange to me is that you have internet strangers like I already forgot his name. Because he's just so stupid. Jadis. I hate to say, but you brought Jadis around your kid, bro. Like, but he gets a pass. He gets a pass. You want to know why he gets a pass? Because he buys Kerissa nice things. He also buys the family nice things. We don't know what they are, right? But she has a massive Amazon wish list of kid stuff, including kids' clothing. And I'm hoping in my mind, okay, that Jadis isn't buying clothing. I don't think he should be buying anything at all. It's not the internet's job to raise a child. It's also not the internet's job to get in contact with your child. And the fact that Jadis has been in contact with your kid, you said so, by the way. Right? So we all know for a fact that she sat there and said that she was going to have a voice message recorded of you know who saying thank you. I don't think we forgot about that. You know? She doesn't care. They're more so like a liability. Okay. Anyway. Hey, Pebs. Nice to see you. Hey, Barry.
Does not look white. Samson's mom is not white. Mary.
والدة يسوع تبدو بيضاء. واشتريت أيضا كتابا لدراسة الكتاب المقدس للأطفال. كان بإمكاني
Could have saved like almost $300. I'm annoyed. I have been praying on whether or not I did the right thing by talking about vegan. And I don't think I did something wrong, but it's not wrong for me to call out what is wrong and what is evil. I literally prayed on it so heavily. I'm like, am I doing something wrong? Like, am I wrong in this? Like, should I have not done this? I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. It actually is illegal what she did. It's just that they need a complaining witness. And the guy was gracious enough not to file charges against her. What she did was illegal. She parked in somebody's assigned spot. I'm sorry, but I look at all these situations as if that was my grandfather. Me and vegan are clearly not built the same. I seen a little old woman the other day. I literally watched this woman think the other day. It was like a big chunk of space in between the car and the curb. And it was raining and it was wet. So
I got out of the car, obstructed traffic, wherever the hell she was. Okay, obstructed traffic, got out of my car, helped an old lady across the street. Look, guys, I'm literally not buying it. Do they not have crosswalks in New York? And I'm curious about that, right? Do they or do they not have crosswalks in New York? It's such bull dookie. It's such bullshit, Mary. She saw an old lady. She's like, okay, this is my chance to prove that I'm a great person. So she probably got out of her car and bothered some old lady and waited for the crosswalk sign to turn green and walked her over. What are we even talking about, dude? Forget everything that I did. I helped an old lady across the street, possibly against her will. She probably even need your help, bro. Who cares?
Her car. Not to mention, she was working when this was all happening. She was a representative of a company. If people contact her employer and get her fired, they're well within their right to do so because of the behavior that she displayed. You can be fired from DoorDash. Because this is the same woman that shares videos of people trying to report me to my licensing board. But trying to take my job is okay. Trying to prevent me from helping people is okay because you don't like my words on the internet. This person who misuses her position to harass elderly people, A-okay. Sorry, something just happened.
Oh! Okay, so this is where she leaked her. I don't know what kind of account number this is. I'm not sure if they split the bill. Is this for the electric bill? Perhaps. All right, this is fucking crazy.
I feel really bad for the person who just did what they thought that they got away with. You people keep on like committing felonies, and it's a matter of me just not reporting it and not following through with it because I don't care enough to like fuck anybody's life up. but eventually
So wait,
it's going to be out of my hands. Like, I just don't know why people are so dumb. Like, especially when you call places and they say, for security purposes, this call will be recorded. There's nothing that anyone.
Okay, so I assume that's because somebody got her account number. I think that would make sense. All right, so that's probably what it was the other day.
Anyone from the internet can do to me that I can't handle. God got me, so I'm good regardless. I can't say the same for you, because there's only going to be so long that I'm just going to continue to be like, oh, you know, if I just stick to the truth, I'll be okay. And I not say nothing mean or negative. Yep, that's mad herpes. My face was swollen today. Give me 1 second. I got a phone call. My face was so swollen today when I woke up. It was bad. Any donos I get today will go towards the dispensary because I'm a brokey for real.
So this is what I was talking
really
about
busy today, but I feel badly for people. I don't want anything bad for vegan. Like, I don't talk about vegan to try.
So yeah, I don't have herpes, by the way. Let me go ahead and just rub some lotion on my lips. Still hoping that we're going to Staten Island to file charges in June. Speaking with blank also. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and I definitely look forward to it. I don't think there's anything illegal about that. Yeah, because my face was swollen. Give me money. Right, yeah. So give me money for pot. Guys, look, I'm not a brokey, by the way. I just need money to go down to the dispensary. I mean, bruh, yeah. See, this is the hippo shit. You do talk shit on what? See, this is the hippo shit. You do talk shit on her a lot.
Try to, like, yeah. I don't talk about her to shame her. I talk about it to bring light to that this is something that's wrong and people shouldn't support that, but they will regardless, right? I know all these things that are being said lately, and I know all the things that people are doing. Something that was done today that you better hope and pray, because you crossed the line today. Good luck with that one.
Oh, no!
I just don't understand, like, trying so hard to make somebody else's life bad. Dumb bitch. Guy sounds awesome. He sounds so sweet. I want to send this guy a freaking edible arrangement. Bro, vegan, you're disgusting. You're so disgusting.
Just Jen slept with dogs. Her job will no license number 28 RWO.
I'm gonna contact Power Chat. I want to know who sent that.
28 dollars. Just Jen slept with dogs. Her job will no license number 28 RWO.
I'm gonna contact Power Chat. I want to know who sent that. He has a daughter that he said, you know what? Maybe he said, I'm not going to file charges on her. I'm going to let my daughter beat the brakes off of her. But the fact remains that she will never have what me and Trisha have. And that's a loving family. Because we have the things in life that she will never have. I know for a fact that vegan makes more money than me. She makes more money than me. She makes more money than me on YouTube. She makes more money than me off of donos. She makes more money than me. And I work way more.
You want to know what I need, actually?
In comparison, I need her yearly income versus my yearly income.
You want to know what I need? Like, the room that I stream in, my room, well, basically I have a bed in there. I need a mountain of Labubus and Amazon boxes in the background. That's what I need, because this room is, like, very depressing, bro. We need to start shopping on popmart.com and get ourselves some rare Labubus that are like $1,300 and start collecting them. VP doesn't make shit. What the fuck is his argument? I think she's trying to be sarcastic, but she's pretty bad at it. Just like how she was trying to be sarcastic that she lost her job. So people started making fun of her for it. And then she said that she was joking and being sarcastic about it. She's really bad at it. I need a mountain of Amazon boxes. I need some colorful Labubus in here. That's what I need. Right? We need $1,300, $1,500, $300, $200 Labubus, and just have the boxes overflow in the background, similar to what people do with Funko Pops. You know, Charles in Labubu hell.
And the amount of work that we both do, she makes more money than me. No, even with my real job. It's not really a freak thing because she constantly has people that are willing to give her money. Like she has more of an income than I do. Hey, yo, if somebody is selling DoorDash accounts, can somebody float me one? I'll pay for it.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Can I get a DoorDash account? Can I have a way to make money? And
No.
I'll get caught and get in trouble because that's just the way that my life works. I guarantee that she doesn't have a valid handicap pass currently right now because they expire every couple of years. Because she's illegally parked on somebody else's property. And if a tow truck got there before she did, she'd be fucking homeless again. I have a problem of like personalizing everything. Like the way that I feel right now, I feel like that's my grandfather and you violated my grandfather. Like that's how I feel because I feel badly. Like I feel badly that this person had to go through that. If I looked up the word entitled in the dictionary, your fucking image would pop up. People have looked up the place because it's been doxed now, looked at the spots, and all the information is as follows. They're numbered spots. There's a designated area for guests, and she just doesn't care about anybody but herself. Yeah, so if you, I don't think that an Arizona handicap thing works. Like I don't know how that works. I don't know if you can take a handicap card from one state to another. I'm not sure how that works. I do know that on the handicap card itself, it says non-transferable. So maybe. What about if I have an Arizona handicap card and I'm parking in California?
California recognizes out-of-state handicap placards.
He was with his loving wife, you know, a spouse, something that you'll probably never have, vegan. That's why you're alone. That's literally why you're alone. You act like I don't know who you are. Like, are you be so for real right now? Why are you so different? Stop. You're never the problem. You're never the problem. Never. You're never the problem.
If I gave you guys money, they certainly.
We're haters. We're haters for saying that. Guys, we are sick. We're stalker.
So did you just call off of work so you can trash Vegan Patriot all day? Is that what we did here? You don't look sick to me. You know, maybe sick mentally. Appearance wise, you kind of look like a man. All right, so you don't. Other than that, you don't look sick to me. You don't look too sick. You might have diabetes, though. Shake my head. Kerissa, that's literally what she did, bro. That's literally what she did. She called off sick to trash out Vegan Patriot all day. Willing to lose her job for Vegan Patriot. They are one and the same. They love each other. They can't get enough of each other. Just meet up already. Seriously. Just meet up already. Blade 2.0.
Scumbag haters for doing that. People that follow me in real life are just having fun.
These are just traits often seen in people who have psychopathic tendencies. Number one, complete lack of remorse or guilt. They chronically feel no remorse for anything that they've ever done. Not just one. Number four.
I think she's just borderline. For her to get a genuine diagnosis, I think that her doctor would have to watch her streams to get a real sense of who she is. Like, she barely functions. I'm barely functioning. So if I'm saying I'm barely functioning, imagine how low functioning she is. I think that people don't realize what substance use is measured by. Substance use disorder is measured by your continued use of substances despite dire consequences in your life. And that could be any substance. She was circling the drain. She has the car, and in her mind, she worked for that car. She worked for it, in her opinion, in her mind, and it was well deserved. But I just wanted to get really close so that they could see.
Ew. That, bro, please back up.
Like I said, now in her mind, she worked for this vehicle. She's putting her life back together. She's a strong, independent woman. She's a boss babe, working 12 hours a day, doing 2 deliveries. She's stacking bread. She's kicking ass and taking names in her mind. In her mind. And vegan, I'm not saying this to be mean.
I am wondering to myself, so the whole time that you took the day off and you were, you know, raging about Vegan Patriot, which if it was anybody else, I think it would be pretty justified. I think with you, though, considering your career, it's definitely not. You two are definitely one and the same as well. But I am wondering that since you took that day off and you were trashing her, would you think Vegan was working for DoorDash that day? So Vegan didn't take a day off. And I'm not even trying to give her props. I'm just saying, you know, that like in comparison, I'm going to assume that if DoorDash is her only form of income besides a few pay pigs here and there, I would assume that she worked that day while you took the day off to fixate on her. So if anybody made money, it was definitely her. So much face. Yeah, there's a lot of face there. Her face is melting off. Yeah, that's the Wegovy for you. I wonder if she switched over to the Wegovy pill. I mean, look. Look, bros, like I'm a little big bone myself, but at least my face doesn't look like it's melting off, and I don't look like Danny DeVito's the Penguin from Batman. And my nose. What is up with her nose, by the way? Let me go ahead and. That's.
Oh, so they could see.
Why is it so pushed in? You can poke somebody's eyes out with that, bro.
Independent woman. She's a boss babe, working 12 hours a day, doing 2 deliveries. She's stacking bread.
Did I see VP delivering shit to
her mind,
to the elderly
in
folks?
her mind. And vegan, I'm not saying this to be mean.
I know. Sorry. Look, I'm sorry. Look, I keep pausing it. I keep pausing it. I apologize. Look. So Graham asked me, did I see VP delivering shit to the elderly folks? No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. I heard that she parked in a spot that wasn't hers to deliver food or something. And that kind of reminds me of Kerissa. When she was down in Florida, she parked in a handicap spot. And she said if somebody asked her to move, she would do it. Got you, carry on. So, yeah, when she was down in Florida, I mean, I think it might have been Gary's handicap thing. And she took up the space and she said, if somebody wanted me to move, I would move. So that would be no different. That would be no different compared to what Vegan did, you know? The only difference would be she was being semi-productive. I'm just saying, I'm not defending her, but the comparison between you and her and handicap spaces, or whatever kind of space she took up, I think it was just a numbered space. It wasn't even handicap, was it? As messed up as that would be, at least she was delivering her food, trying to make money, and you were just taking up the spot just to take it up. Let me know. Look, let me know if that's a hot take and you don't agree with it. You don't feel free, but I'm just saying. They're pretty similar, bro. They're pretty similar. They're both taking up spaces that aren't theirs.
Saying it because it's the truth. You're on a constant decline. I knew a different person. I don't know if you were on better psych meds during that period. Maybe you were just better at masking at that period.
None of your business.
I think that you were good at manipulating at that point. Maybe it was all manipulation, and maybe because I'm easily manipulated, so I'm supremely naive. So now I could see your scumbag TTSs, and you get scammed out the gate. You didn't even get to hear it. You can call me a lolcow if you want to. Like, that doesn't really bother me. I'm a gainfully employed lolcow.
If it didn't bother you, then you wouldn't mention it. If there's one thing that, oh my God, look at that face, bro. If there's one thing that I know, about lolcows for as long as I think we've all been watching them for, she would be a prime example. And something that you always seem to say is that I'm not a lolcow. I don't care if you call me one. It doesn't bother me. Typically, people aren't bothered by things. They don't have to reassure people that they're not bothered by it, you know?
I'm a lolcow with a beautiful Bronco. I'm not really doing anything embarrassing on the internet. I'm not even embarrassed about videos of me nodding out. Guys, that's what happened. I lost my job. I got fired because of words on the internet. Really appreciated. I'm probably going to be able to go to the medical dispo tomorrow. But yeah, I think I have enough to some degree. Like, not like but I was saying I could go to the medical dispensary because the medical dispensary is a little cheaper for like $26
Holy
a gram.
shit.
I could spend like $75, to get like 3 grams.
Holy fuck. Wait a minute. So you have so not only are you on methadone, you also have a medical card for marijuana. People, can I ask you something? Like, does this seem like a woman who's suffering? Maybe perhaps mentally she's suffering. Okay, we can tell. Physically, though, we've seen her jump on the bed. We've seen her prance around her room. We've seen her walk up to New York Dad's property and pepper spray him. This doesn't seem like a person to me who has an issue being mobile. You know, in pain every day. Mentally, if I woke up as her, I would know it was over. I don't think I could live with myself, but a medical card for marijuana, still on methadone, and it's all for pain. For her back issues. Like, okay.
Ish. Like, I don't know when you people are gonna realize that like your words on the internet really don't bother me. Also, that's not Vegans Donator. I don't want people thinking that. So please don't say that in my chat room. I don't knowingly accept donations from like
you do.
mentally
You do. Okay, hold on.
People that I'm not exploiting somebody. Like I'm not doing
so
that.
The same guy that gave vegan people think 14, 16, 17K, whatever kind of amount, it was a very large amount. The same guy wanted to donate to Kerissa, and she was open to it. Now, do I know for a fact that he actually donated to her? I can't personally confirm it, but she did say that she was going to Disney, or that she could now, right? Because I remember she was begging for donos so that she can save up to go to Disney, because she was pretty sad that she couldn't afford it, right? She couldn't afford it. Then this guy came around. And then all of a sudden she was going to Disney, guys. You know what I mean? Right. So she's trying to get his attention. They're one in the same. Vegan can take advantage of a mentally unstable guy. It's messed up. All right. If it is true, that's really messed up. If Kerissa wanted to do it, if she could do it, she probably did do it. It's not wrong. And if I can remember, she said something along the lines of, like, randomly one day, she was like, I couldn't refund the money back if I wanted to. That money's gone. So I do believe the Disney trip's paid for. All right, they're going down to Disney for her birthday. They're gonna have a great time. 40 years old at Disney. Yeah, fucking Disney World. We're gonna go see Mickey Mouse. Fucking stupid.
Yep, you got me. I'm exactly like Chris Chan. I like to rack up L's on the internet. Y'all know me. They're trying so hard to F with me. No. They're trying so hard to F with me. No. It's about that time, guys. It's about that time. Oh, we still didn't finish the vegan video. Let's finish that. This upsets me. I feel so badly for that guy. I heard the word Jew. Like, am I bugging? Because I heard it too. I think she said little Jew. Probably is a veteran. Why
does it matter? Like, look, Barry, you're in chat. I'm not trying to put you on the spot here, but you know, it's. Was she not live like a month ago going on about how Jewish people are on welfare? And you know, she was talking about how Jewish people were leeches off the system. So look, if she can say that, I don't really see to her what the issue would be about calling somebody a little Jew. I don't understand that. I think she's just nitpicking here. Yeah, she did. Absolutely. I thought so. Okay, we sent a link. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Let's go and see what you sent me. I'm wondering if it's a vegan Patriot related thing. I might be wrong. Oh, shit. A Kerissa clip. Let's go and check. Wait, how long is this one? Okay, this one's a minute long. Okay, let's go and switch over to this real quick. Oh.
Peanut supper time.
the weekend.
Yeah.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pan.
Come on, man. What is this shit? What is this shit, Chico?
Pancake. Making pancakes.
All right, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Guarantee he's a veteran. At this point, we're just going to say he's a veteran because he probably is. He sounds like one. Well, his name is Harvey, so he could be Jewish. He could be Jewish. His name is Harvey. Like, he said his full government name. Like, that was a pretty easy find. Also, his address. I didn't know that Jake was the one that found the information. Full first and last name and what side of the building they were on. That's how everyone found out where it was, because it's a really like expensive, nice place. Yeah, like this guy said all the deets. Bro, imagine if I left my 9-year-old in the car for an hour. Wow. Wow. He does have an expectation of privacy, even in his own parking lot. And you want to know how I know that that's true? Because in Florida, when someone came on my property to get Jadis's license, trespassing onto private property. If she had the camera on, it'd be different. But because it was audio only, that's what makes it illegal. It's not about locking her up. It's about calling out bad behavior. She could have stressed that guy out and he could have had a heart attack or something.
Oh,
He's
please.
elderly.
Oh,
like
please.
anything could have
Oh,
happened.
please. Oh,
God
please.
forbid, went to the hospital, got sepsis and died. But then you have people that get mad because I sit in my room and I stream. Now she has me breastfeeding. Okay, I'm just explaining something to you. I got into an accident in 2023 where literally nobody was hurt.
With your
you
child
can hit a
in the car.
pedestrian that supposedly needed dental work. That's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of damage. But she has insurance currently. My insurance is like
with your child in the car. Like, why do we keep skating over that? Do you not want to mention that's what it was, that you were recklessly driving and you got into an accident because you were looking at your dash, looking at yourself in the camera? You were streaming while driving, which you still do. Nobody was hurt. Please. Yeah, how long did that happen, timekeeper? Seemed like a while. Why would I not be surprised that by the time she goes back down to Florida, she goes to Orlando? Who is going to be there, chat? He likes to cross-dress. He's into teenagers. So who's going to be down there in Orlando with Kerissa? Who's going to be the questionable man that can babysit? That she wants to babysit? Jadis, that's who. Insane.
$600 a month. So, and I have a defensive driving course and all sorts of other things to help my license out. There's no way that she stopped. There's no way. No. That's sociopathic. I've literally pulled over because I've run over roadkill. Me, on the other hand, my life doesn't suck. So shit will keep on happening and fucking with me in my fucking life, unfortunately.
Wild.
As long as I fucking stream. Her life is trash, but there will be no consequences until there's a big consequence. And I think it's going to end with her going to jail, honestly. You dumb, stupid bitch. Yeah, she's going to go smoke drugs while she's on the clock and then drive under the influence. No, you broke the law. You were trespassing in somebody else's spot. I hope that somebody reaches out to this guy and explains to him the severity of this situation. That's the point that I'm at with it. You literally have people that are modded in Vegan and Victoria's chat that have tutorials on how to report me. That's a fucking call to action. Like, do you get it? Does it fucking compute in your brain? Like, if that was my dad or my grandfather and that happened, I would be bitching the security out. I would be going off on security. The head of security be fired, okay? They'd be fired. They'd have lost their job. Fucking stupid crackhead bitch. I want my fucking Coach bag back. How about that shit? Not only did I send her a Coach bag, I sent her like, I don't even know how much it costs, like maybe like $60 freaking Dior blush stick. And I sent her clothes in the past, but I don't care about that. But I want my fucking Coach bag now. Stupid bitch. I'm not going to embarrass myself. Like, that's the difference between me and you. Oink motherfucking oink, bitch.
Wow.
So-
Insane. Yeah, the 14K guy, absolutely. I believe he did make a video too. So what he does is that he makes videos where people live and he posts them online. Right? He goes to Google Street View. This guy's gonna probably end up going after her pretty hardcore, and you know she's gonna start crying victim about it. But why keep that company around when you're a mother? When you're a mother and you have supposed to have responsibilities to where, you know, you can move out and provide for yourself instead of relying on your stepdad that you may or may not have sexual exchanges with in order to stay in your situation. But that is your situation and not mine. So there's nothing to worry about there. All right, so Pico sent me a video here. He said he was going to give Chola $3,500 for the Disney trip. Well, what can you do? what can you do? Another creep she will let close? Absolutely. Okay. All right, Pika, I'm going to go ahead and open up your video here. I hope this isn't what I think it is. Jesus Christ, send that dude my number. Fuck, bro. Like, give me 3.5K. Why are these useless people getting thousands of dollars? That's what I'm curious about. Is it like, what do you call it? Is it like a financial domination kind of ordeal to where they might get off to sending that amount of money? But how loaded do you have to be to send Vegan Patriot 17K and somebody like Kerissa 3,500? You know, you think he does it for women? Yeah, but like this isn't, dude. I just called you dude, Barry. I called you dude. There are plenty of other better looking women that he can give all that money to, you know, like if he's looking for some kind of attention, why get attention from Kerissa and Vegan though? Unless you get off to giving your money to mentally unstable women, dude, guy, pal, bro. There are so many better options, way better looking. It's not even like the looks factor. I mean, like you're just donating your money to pieces of shit. Not to mention, like you're really getting no exchange with them. Like they're not really in contact with you. I know. Apparently, Vegan cut the guy off, and Carissa's talking about cutting the guy off too, right? What are you doing this for? You're doing all this just to get that ass banned. Please. Okay. You know what we need, man? I keep talking about it. We need to start collecting Labubus. Maybe the stalker is low-key Jadis. Well, that's not even a maybe. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. And I'm not going to say it out loud, but I believe I know the reason why he wants to get so close. And Kerissa should be ashamed of, I'm going to say themselves. Okay, they don't look like a guy, and they don't look like a woman. She got 3,500 from that guy. It does seem like a speculation, so she needed a certain amount of money to go to Disney, and she was complaining about it, right? She seemed pretty down in the dumps because she couldn't afford to go to Disney. And then randomly, all of a sudden, the same time this guy came around and started being in Carissa's chat, she's like, hey, I got the money now. What? So I'm just saying, look, can I prove it? I'm no, but I'm going based off of her words. So it is pretty likely the guy did donate to her, because she also talked about not being able to refund somebody their money back. And she was calling the guy a creep. Maybe it's Matt, yeah. Anyway. So, Pico, you sent me a video. We might have some VP haters here in chat. So, I think they might like this one. Vegan Patriot's dog pooping on DoorDash deliveries. Okay. What the? Yo. Yo! That, you know what? Like, this couldn't have happened at a worse time. Imagine your DoorDash delivery on the way. They're outside your house, and then right before they take it right out the car, their dog is shitting and pissing all over what you ordered. Who's this video by? Oh my god. What's up, kid? This is why I don't order off of DoorDash. Personally, me, I think Uber Eats is a little more respectable. Okay. It kind of has that professional aura. You know, I don't order off a DoorDash. I'm good. I'm going to stick with Uber Eats, bro. To an elderly home. Well, Graham, I don't know. I guess they got, bro. Unfortunately, I think they got. There's nothing else they can do. Imagine getting your groceries. You're like, man, why the fuck does it smell like shit? This is about 3 years ago. Is she still employed at DoorDash? And okay, look, by employed, I mean, is it her official account? Why did I have to play that? Seeing it live and it was enough. I've just never seen it before. I guess I got, look. Well, it's not what I guess. It's you know what I know. The elderly people got, and you know there's something else they can do. No, that account got canceled. Okay, so she has a secondary account, which is definitely, you know, violates the service. Whoever she's, I don't know who these people are. Turbskis. Oh no, who's that? Like some kind of vegan supporter? Oh my goodness, that doesn't look healthy. That doesn't look healthy. Okay. Why am I even trying to analyze this? This dog's definitely sick. I've never seen a dog poop like that. Sorry about that. My bad, chat. I didn't mean to play that. Well, I did, but he's a streamer simp, you could say. So what do I have to do to, okay, it's like, what do I have to do to make it in life? So like Kerissa's definition of making it in life is being part of the IP2 network. Is that what life's all about? No, this doesn't look healthy. Battery, do you think this looks healthy? And then she takes it right out the car. And then it goes back again. That is not normal? No. I figured out. Look, I just wanted to ask just to ask. I just feel sad because it's a very cute dog. Well, it doesn't look so cute here. Abby's a very cute dog. Come on, look at her, dude. I don't know what that was, mucus or a worm. Well, whatever they had, I would assume they're better now, but holy shit. So Q gets all the underground information. Oh, man. I don't know. I feel like I there's a lot of things I haven't seen about VP. I remember ever since she was in my chat room. Not that I was supporting her. I wasn't like, oh my God, hi, vegan. You know, but ever since she was in here, we got people setting me videos. Why did I have to see that? Why did I even analyze that? I'm just analyzing a dog pooping on somebody's. It didn't even look like poop. Spreading its mucus all over somebody's DoorDash groceries. Like, okay, this whole channel surrounds themselves around vegan. All right, IBL. Yeah, that's the guy that Kerissa wants to sleep with 100%. I remember her saying that she wanted to sleep with them out of spite. Vegan Patriot shows off her stripper moves. Vegan Patriot. Okay. Ew. Ew.
No, I just think this is a better angle. It's easy to eat the food like this. Do I look like I'm looking at myself while I'm eating? You're a fucking idiot. I'm wearing it. I want ice cream. I got ice cream.
Okay. All right. Ew, stop, bro.
I'll be right back. Hey, Abby. Hi, Abby.
Bro. Look, as terrible as many of you may think vegan is, all right, she cannot be possibly worse than Kerissa Timona, who mentally abuses her child, unfortunately, and gets in car accidents with them. Like, I think that trumps everything that vegan's done. You know, can I get a true? Can I get a true in chat? I think look, I think that's true. I think that's true. Personally, me, I think child abuse trumps everything that Vegan Patriot has ever done, in my opinion. That would also include Vegan Patriot running over a pedestrian. Like, just saying. I'm just saying. One and the same. They're literally both the same. Maybe it's not fair to do a comparison. Yeah, perhaps that wouldn't be too fair. And it would seem like I'm favoring one more than the other, which I don't want. I definitely don't want that. Maybe it's because I've been, spectating Kerissa for long enough as to why I think that way. All right. Vegan Patriot hitting the meth pipe hard. Vegan Patriot goes apeshit on Kerissa for recapping her.
You fucking skank. You wanna see what the fucking water is, you dumb bitch? You wanna perpetuate more lies? I will fuck you up, whore. Fuck with my dog. I will fuck with everything you love. Don't fucking go here.
Wait, that was it?
Fuck. Fucking get me to this point, bitch. I got enough of your enemies on the fucking... On speed dial. Fuck your show. Don't make me an enemy, bitch. Fuck you. Get the fuck off my back with my dog. Stop lying, whore. I will fuck you up, whore. Fuck with my dog. I will fuck with everything you love. Don't fucking go here. And don't give me a reason not to give a fuck about you and your fucking family, because I swear to God, you're a bitch. You're dead. I want to like you. I want to have things in common with you. And I want to appreciate that you're doing what you're doing when you cover me and get me because that's cool. You know what, bitch? Don't fuck with my pets. Don't lie about shit that's important. And don't fucking slander me, whore. If you troll, you fucking skank. Want to see what the fucking water is?
All right. Okay.
You good? The script, I'll write the dialogue.
I've never ever cared about somebody who cared about me so little back, and it confuses the fuck out of me in a way that I can't process it.
Nice, dude. Dude, whenever I try to score
Like,
there,
where did all that energy I put out go?
What's up?
It went nowhere.
What, dude?
Hey, Jake.
Here, hit this. You say you need to get high on a bunch of substances in order to like.
A bunch of substances,
Like, yeah,
dude.
Adderall, tobacco, weed.
Make her hit the bookie.
Oh yeah, please make a public statement about last night before I leave.
Oh yeah, dude. She was freaking the fuck out last night. And it was really tripping me out. I was like, whoa, why is she like a movie? It's like fucking Fatal Attraction. This is what happens with
What in the world? What in the world?
Sir Cam 27. Oh, he's one of those.
Well, I'm gonna go on the couch, so.
Sir Cam 27. Christ. TDS is loud AF.
Go to sleep, dude.
Okay.
All right, later, bro. That's your bed.
Okay.
Hold on, let me fix this shit, dude. I'm gonna go to sleep on the fucking recliner, dude. We'll get her another bed, right?
Okay, you don't have to take it. You don't have to
Go to
take
sleep,
it.
dude. I love you. You just did, dude. You like me or what? Brandon Q? You need to know me more? I'm weird, huh?
I'm weird, huh, dude? The self-realization is
I'm a
crazy.
fucking weirdo, huh? This bed's comfortable, huh? You like 12 quizzes. Go to sleep then, dude. Go to sleep with your little fucking dog then, dude. Cover your fucking head then, bitch.
What? Yeah, oh my god, what the fuck? I do recognize what?
D7.
No, it's like I can't even speak, so I do recognize the guy. Wasn't the guy that was flashing the gun like he was just saying slurs on stream? That guy. It was in the same house. And I think he chased off Vegan. Somebody did send me that back then, right? Whoever described IP2 as a sex trafficking ring for schizophrenic people was dead on. That was Brandon Q. Okay. Wait, isn't that who Kerissa likes? This is too much. I could have sworn that was the guy that Kerissa likes. I might be pretty spot on about that. Dude, he has a few channels dedicated to them. It's wild. Why is Vegan half naked in every thumbnail? VP players dress up with their dog.
It's so cute. I wonder if I can get an extension for it. Because it fits her okay right here. Fits her real good right here.
That's my dog. That is my.
All right. I'm not sure how much of this I can handle, to be honest with you. All right, so we witnessed a dog literally shitting out worms on a DoorDash order. We witnessed vegan being caressed in her sleep by Bryn Q. We witnessed her taking a hit from the meth pipe. I see one that says IBL, not IBL. Brandon Q, the pedophile, triggered. What's up, man? How you? Yeah. Hey, Willem. How are you? What's up? Hi. It's nice to see you. Okay, this might be endless. I find. Dude, why are these channels making Kerissa out to be a saint? Well, yeah, likewise to the body cam con yet? Absolutely not. I have been waiting for him. It might be on Friday. I know you're looking forward to it too, right? You know, the sad thing is, if you didn't have the Gemini marker to the right at the bottom, I wouldn't have thought this was AI. It seems like they are depicting Jadis in a pretty accurate light here. You love body cams? Yeah, dude, I can tell. It's just very unfortunate to me that Akron PD is like trying to protect the pedophile and they don't want to, give up body cams anymore. Last I heard, right? Unless I'm wrong. I might be wrong. But whatever. We have the Kerissa Timona body cam. She's talking about seeking legal action if it gets played. Yeah, it's sad, unfortunately. Okay, here's more of Jadis and Gary. So here's Carissa's sick father. He looks very sick here. Somebody made a good point that she likes to call Rick no neck, but that would also apply to her father. Yeah, what the fuck does un-American? Dude, bro. I don't know, man. Just Akron, Ohio is just shitty. The whole Akron Police Department just wants nothing to do with the guy. And I can't really blame them, but at the same time, it's like what Graham said in chat, that's pretty un-American of them to do that. Ohio really defending their most pedo-friendly state title. Well, that's one reason not to go there, Another reason not to go there is that they held the gathering there. They love to hold the Juggalo gathering there. That's also another reason not to go as well. There's not one positive thing I can think of Akron, Ohio. Actually, one positive thing that Chance said about Ohio was that LeBron James was raised there. It's like, who gives a fuck? You're a pedophilic retard. Okay, so the APD has a 60-day retention period now. And then they say the body cams are 180 days backed up. So in the end, we get no more body cams. Are they trying to make it difficult for you? You couldn't stay in Ohio when you lived there. Beautiful, flat place. Very clicky. Does Jadis have some money? Yeah. He does buy her things. He bought her a piano. And I would hate to say this. I'm just stating facts here. It's not me bringing it up just to bring it up. This is the fact. This is the fact, by the way. So don't come after me. Go after Kerissa Timona. That Jadis is literally buying Amazon presents for her child. That didn't come from me. That came from Kerissa, and that Kerissa wanted to record a thank you voice note for Jadis. So there you go. It doesn't appear to only be 339 related. It's an Akron wide for all body cam requests. Well, that's another reason they hate Akron, Ohio. Yeah, it's ridiculous. The Wilkins family has finally drained all of Akron's resources. George, you got that right. How long has this been going on for? 6 years. Now it's 7 years, 8 years. Like, come on. Anyway, we have another picture here as well. But yeah, William enjoys body cams. I'm sure he's going to enjoy this one where Andre the Giant makes her return. Yeah, it's definitely not a good look here. She looks so distressed as well. And, you know, this is a person who claims that she's not affected by anybody. Yeah, look at that neck beard. You know, that's also another one of my issues with Jay's here is that he enjoys his neck beard. It looks terrible. So Andre the Giant's making their return, their debut in Boca Raton. Can't wait. Does Jadis have teeth? Yeah, he has teeth. It's just that they're apparently his front teeth are pretty short, and the lip kind of it doesn't matter if he tries to smile. His upper lip's too large and long, so it kind of covers up the teeth. But he does have front teeth apparently. Jadis looks like a bum regardless. It doesn't matter whether he looks like a bum or not. Like, everything went out the window when I found out he was sending gifts to children on YouTube. So, whatever happens to that guy, if it's bad, I don't care. Let it happen, you know what I'm saying? Yo, welcome Will to the chat. A little bit of toe poking out too. You know what, bro? I didn't even peep that. I didn't peep that until now. So you look there, not me. Not me, sir. We got some toe action. You didn't know about the diddler shit? Yeah, go ahead and let Kerissa tell you about the fact that she's allowing him to buy gifts for her child. I'm sure she will try to deny it though, but we have the archives. You love tits? Well, do you love camel toe? Let's go and zoom in and analyze here. Okay. That's nice. Cool. You got the whole Lubu hanging out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What should I do? I should buy a fucking like Lubu and unbox it on stream, and then we can have like a little Lubu decoration here in the background. You've seen me turn my camera on a few times. It's not that I care what I look like. I think it's just I feel kind of weird doing it when you stream for 3 years and like you don't really have a camera on. It's like feels strange. You feel naked. All right, Barry. Okay, hold on. Hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and ping your message here. One part of the chubby cheech is out. So Barry didn't come up with that. That was Gary's stepfather who came up with that. That is ridiculous. Imagine having your own stepfather. Imagine having your own stepfather make a comment like that towards you too. Which is also another reason why I think that, you know, they're unfortunately getting it on. You can go and try to tell me otherwise. That's just what I believe, all right? She ain't staying there for free. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. What, like you think she stays there for free? No, sir. That is definitely bro, William. The whole family's strange. Okay, we're talking like it kind of scratches the surface of the Wilkins family. Not quite there yet, but I mean, like a comment like that to make about your own stepdaughter is pretty odd. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it again. I think that they're definitely I think, I speculate that they're getting it on. You up, Chuck? Hey, well, I'm sorry. So is me saying what I'm saying combined with the your little Lubu hanging out the bottom there? Does that help? You might have to go take some Pepto. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. I thought I had like a magnifying glass. I thought I had a magnifying glass extension. I don't think I do. It seems pretty clear to me. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Somehow saying snatch seems more disgusting than cheech. That snatch is chubby. You're crazy, dude. Yeah, not the snatch, bro. Anyway. No, look. Enough of that. We're probably going to buy a Labubu tomorrow, and we're going to unbox it on stream. Since they're so amazing. Jesus Christ. What? No, wait. What? Like you thought the hashtag was for nothing? We're gonna start Lubu maxing in this bitch. Yes, sir. Have I seen that movie called Snatch? Well, how old is it? It might depend on how old it is if I've seen it or not. I've never heard of it. Yeah, hey guys, let's go see Snatch the movie. Yeah, okay, that's from 2000. I wasn't even born then. Yeah, Lubu hype train. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, all right. Epic Trolla invites viewers to her house and threatens to drive them inside and assault them. I've been thinking about that. As soon as I went live, I had that in my fucking playlist. I thought about it too much. It was just the fact that she even thought that was a good idea to mention on stream, bro. That's in her family. It's in her family to be a con man. It's in her family to assault people. She talks about assaulting people all the time. Like she literally threatens to kidnap a viewer if they pull up. Lubu maxing is going to be a thing pretty soon. I mean, I could use it as like a fire starter, you know. Would it be possible for the 4th of July, like to attach it to a firework? We can like attach it to a firework for a stream and just have it shoot off. Is that even possible, or is it, you know? Yeah, who's the guy? Who's the guy in the right? I don't know. He looks like he's, you know, pretty into cross dressing, bro. Oh my god. Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can go shop for the best firework. Go in like, hey! It's like, what's the best firework to strap a Labubu to and and just straight up launch it. Okay. Anyway.
Doing is like blowing off steam.
But hey, it's all good. Like I said, you're a fucking faggot, and I would spit on you if given the opportunity. You're a fucking loser.
We're gonna go over Pebs' CPS paperwork, okay? I think that Jadis is a way better looking female than Pebs could ever be.
In the K-Sac Canada method.
given the opportunity. You're a fucking loser. We're gonna go over Pebs' CPS paperwork, okay? I think that Jadis is a way better looking female than Pebs could ever be.
In the KSAC Canada Beth.
Not best friends, by the way. Not in contact, by the way. All right.
Ethics. We must not knowingly engage in behavior that is harassing or demeaning. We need to be culturally competent in dealing with the LGBT population.
You're a fucking faggot. Like, I've never met a grown-ass dude that needs to fit in so bad. You're a fucking faggot, dude.
The way we treat each other is something that the patient watches or that the clients watch in treatment.
I want to interview a cancer patient.
It's also a reflection on the program and the values of the organization.
I want to know about cancer. And since you told everyone that your mom has cancer, I'm doing a project for school about cancer and I have to interview somebody dealing with it. Can I contact your mom? I think like I need to say something because I think like something is really like lost on people. I don't have any problems in my real life. I have a minor spending problem, but like it's really not that bad. I can't stress this point enough. Like I have a therapist that I see once a month. Like I'm probably the only people in this community that has an active, present, regular therapist that they see on a monthly basis. That's number one. By the way, a therapist that knows me, not one that like I just met.
Sometimes it makes us feel a little better and to put ourselves above another person at times. I don't think a lot of people do that.
Number two, I am gainfully employed at the same job for well over a year. Less than 6 months ago, I purchased my dream car. I have a great relationship with my daughter. I'm going to tell you guys a little story that happened the other day. So I was talking to my daughter and I was telling her about Charlie's biological mother. I was saying to her, I basically said to her, like, Daddy's mom wasn't like the best mom. I was like, she wasn't like a good mom. And my daughter turned around and goes, oh, so she wasn't like you? She wasn't a good mom like you? And I was like, I'm not a good mom. She goes, yes, you are. You're a great mom. I basically like told her, I was like, well, there was a time that I wasn't the...
You know why I have a hard time believing that story? Because she claimed that her daughter turned to her and said, oh, so she's not a great mom like you. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Chat, I'm just too tired for this bullshit. I can go both ways. The fuck am I even saying, bro? What am I even saying? I'm just gonna shut up, bro.
Mom and blah blah.
I'm just gonna shut up.
That like I fall short and like
I guess it's so rare for you to be called a great mom that you have to mention it on stream. It's rare. So I was trash talking my daughter's grandmother today. Like, they're not a great person.
Angry and I like rage. Like I had like a moment the other day. So like I definitely like fall short like at times. Please come on my property. Please come onto my property. Please come and knock on my door so I can pull you in my house and beat the ever-loving fucking piss out of you. Please do that. I'm begging you. Please show up to my door and come onto my property and see if I don't drag you in my fucking house and beat the brakes off of you. Please do that. Please step on my property. Please do that. Like, there's definitely times where, like, oh, I don't know, homeless bums try to tell me that I'm beneath them and say things like my dad wants to fuck me. I might rage out a little bit. You know, I'm only human. I think that Jadis is a way better looking female than Pebs could ever be. Bunch of fucking thotty boys. Like, I get angry, and as a person with impulse control issues who's working on, like, why wait a whole week? Why not put your fucking big boy panties on and come down?
Oh,
Get on here.
Oh, wait. So do you guys know how much I don't trash on all juggalos. It's not what I do. My friend Aiden, he's a juggalo. Okay, so I have a friend who's a juggalo, but I don't like juggalo culture. So you must be thinking to yourself, okay, well, Tyler, if you're not into like juggalo culture, it's not really your thing, then surely you wouldn't have anything in your room that would signify that you would be one. Right? Surely I wouldn't, right? But I went to this event. It was my friend wanted me to go with him. I think it was in East St. Louis. We went to an event, and I guess I had like horrorcore artists, and this guy King Gordy was there. He's actually a pretty chill dude, but he has questionable songs. Anyway, this guy starts walking around, right? And he starts handing out these CDs. And like I was kind of dumbfounded because I kind of grew up in a time where, you know, by the time I was like fucking like 10, 9, like it was just all streaming, you know. So this guy walks up and he hands out these CDs. I didn't know what to do with them. I think by the time I got home, I brought them inside. I had them up on my shelf. Wait, can I show you guys? Should we unbox one of them? Should we unbox one of them right now? Hold on. Wait. I have two of them. One of them was meant for Aiden, but he forgot it. Give me a second here. I've never seen a record. Yeah, so give me a second here. I have two. Wait. They're all wrapped. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. So, give me a sec. If people still hand out CDs, that's what. Yeah, like I was pretty shocked by that. I respect the hustle for sure. Maybe it was just meant as like some kind of collector's items. Like, people nowadays, like people my age, they collect CDs. It's not always just like a form of physical media, but it's nice to actually own something. Right. Yes, the Juggles give away free CDs, so I'll give you a second, okay? How would I even... Do I have a box cutter? This is the first time I'm holding it since I got it. So give me a second to turn on my camera here. Give me a sec. It's called... I literally can't open it. Well, here, let me unwrap this first so I can turn on the camera. I know I'm wasting all of your time. I'm sorry. But the album is called Floater's Choice. I don't even know who the hell it's by. Okay, let me continue the video. Hold on, I'm trying. Like, hold on.
I think I do a pretty good fucking job.
Having a hard time
of biting
here.
my tongue. I think I do a pretty good fucking job of like holding back.
Yeah.
Give the people what the fuck they're looking for. I'm outside of my house
I am not
right the
using
fuck now.
teeth.
I'm standing in front of my fucking
I am
house
not
by
using teeth.
myself. Why wait a whole fucking week? Give the people what the fuck they're looking for. I'm streaming right now. Right? Like I had a grown man approach me and I didn't pepper spray him. Imagine being like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third, but like thinking that like you're scaring somebody or something. Like, don't talk about it, be about it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about you. Well, I wasn't gonna say your name, but now if you want me, I will say your name. So this bitch DMs me, and since she's here, I'll read it. Girl, what is happening here? You do everything that they do. I'm gonna stop you right there. I definitely don't do everything that they do. I don't show up to people's houses. I don't call people's jobs. I don't call people's family members. I don't dox and I don't go real life. So I don't do any of the things that they do. I don't get how you don't see it.
Look, see. Look at this. I think I'm trying to unwrap this real quick. I haven't gotten around to it. What's even in this? It's just so retarded. So it's called Floater's Choice. But what the fuck is a float? Well, I don't know what a float is. What does it even signify? So we got Floater's Choice, and here's the track list. Float Down Here, Dark Ritual, Float Boat, Riverside Drip, Root Beer, Family Meeting, and In the Woods. And I don't even know who these artists are. We have Lots, Morgue Mob, Risk, Big Relic, T Ranch, JP the Rockstar, and Class. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this, honestly. I don't want to have it here. I might just go drop these off at Aiden's so I don't have to deal with these anymore. I feel like it's polluting my shelf space, especially since I have such better albums. Okay, this is ridiculous. I know it's cool. It's cool. Like they have there's actually art on the CD. You know, it's something. Anyway.
How do you not see that they are giving you shit because you give it back? Really? Do I go real life on them?
I'ma see you, bitch. I'ma see you. I'ma see your pussy ass daughter and your wife. I'ma see all you. Such two guys. The two females were on the balcony. The fat came outside and I pepper sprayed him.
Do I go real life on them? Okay, mocking and making fun of is fine. Like if they mocked and made fun of me, I'd be good, bitch. They go real life. They follow and stalk. Like, are you fucking dense? Do you understand that people are following me? People are calling my loved ones. Yes, I mock and make fun.
Yeah, guys, do you want a floater's choice? Yeah, would you like that? Yeah. I don't know, like you might enjoy it. You might enjoy it. They kind of seem like your people, you know. You know, go ahead and feel free to hit me up and we can mail it to you. See, look at that. Yeah. So, do you want that? You might identify with some of this stuff, yeah. Anyway. I'm not going to open up the other one, I think. I think Aiden might want that. He actually forgot that. So. Anyway. All right, look. I'm not going to shit on the juggalos. I can't. It's just not my thing. You know, it's not my thing. It was actually pretty. It was pretty cool because I've never seen like an actual juggalo in real life. Obviously, besides Aiden. But he doesn't wear face paint or any of that. But I've never been around so many juggalos in my life. That might be the only time. But man, he had fucking. It's kind of hard to explain. They all had a certain look to them. It was crazy. Aiden, you got 10 minutes or it's open, buddy? He is. I don't know. Yeah, man, you got 10 minutes. Okay, so we got Will in chat. Better not upset my mommy. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, no problem, good sir. No problem.
All day, every day. Yup, I mock and make fun. My employer knows that I come on the internet and I say dumb shit. Like they know that. My licensing board knows. But Icky, call my employer.
I am honestly what I want to do.
Right? You do that gives me.
Will this get me some heat in the juggalo community? Like I kind of want to break it. Like I have a purpose for this. Yeah, maybe I can put my signature on it, and maybe if they, maybe if Mark or Will want it, I can send it to them. Speaking of juggalos, I heard Tonic's name pop up recently. He had to go to court over YouTube stuff. Wow, yeah. So, I don't know. Like, maybe don't take things too far. You wouldn't have to deal with that. Like, yeah, Tonic's a piece of shit. What a weirdo. If he is, then, I hope he gets properly charged with whatever.
Free reign to come at you full force. Do it. And now you want to play.
Oh yeah, maybe don't swap
call
people.
my job.
Yeah, maybe don't. Maybe
I'm waiting on it.
So
yeah, somebody sent me their abortion paperwork, sympathy seeking. They wanted me to send it to another YouTuber, but then they decided to talk mad shit about me and publicly embarrass me. I retaliated and I sent it to somebody else, but I didn't publish it. I didn't put it online. All I did was send it, which I was told to do. I just sent it to a person that I wasn't told to send it to. I appreciate the donation so much. I can't right now. I really, really can't. So let's get back into it. Your safety and mental health is more important. My mental health is very important. That's why I go to therapy regularly. But you look like you want all of this. Me defending myself because I finally snapped, like I snapped and I finally responded. Like I'm trying to understand how mocking is the same as stalking and harassment, but go off. I had to follow you again because I guess you removed me as a follower. Do you not see that you are doing everything that they are doing? Again, what am I doing that they are doing? Because I don't see it. I barely talk about your boy, Samantha. You want to know why? He's one of the people that keep it to shit talking on the internet. But I will say he's a problem because he supports all the people that go real life. First of all, your boy, Samantha, talks about me every single fucking day.
Yeah, and so what? Whatever. Yeah, mocking is the same as talking? Like, dude, bro, she's literally a lol cow. Speaking of lol cows, Live, Laugh, Love is in the chat. Hello, lol cows. Hello, Live, Laugh, Love 01. Live, Love, Laugh. Excuse me, I said that wrong. Is there a way to rig a CD to root a disk drive? Because if so, go straight to 339 Lloyd. Bro, fuck that guy. I don't think he has any more electronics anymore, does he? There were a few instances where he got something, and one of them that stuck out to me was when that guy Burger Boy would send them shit all the time, and I personally didn't like that. And so Burger Boy would like, it's weird how people on here have these god complexes like he did, because it was kind of like with him. If you didn't agree with that, whatever he said or whatever he says goes, it's like fuck you. I'm gonna go and try to shun you. So he never liked me because I questioned, like, why are you sending him tiny burger toys and a mallet, and you're sending him t-shirts? Why? For what? And he's like, you wouldn't understand, retard. And I'm like, well, it's like, what is there to understand about that? You know? Burger Boy the Schizo playing his gross movies 24 hours a day with the Burger Ween specials, yeah, like it was pretty retarded. Like, anyway, it's just such a weird guy. Okay. I'm not going to unwrap this CD. I'm going to go ahead and keep it back up on the shelf. I think Aiden, this is technically Aiden's, it's not even mine. But I want to get these I want to get these out of my place because I seriously every time I enter this room, dude, I have to see them. So let me go ahead and just put these back up. All right. These can probably go to him. He can take both of them. Fuck it. Oh, something happened. Anyway. These can go to him. No, thank you. Berger also hated any woman who used the internet. Well, Kerissa, have you seen the guy? He doesn't exactly like scream straight to me, that's for sure. Like, what a weirdo. I miss days when everybody got along. Yeah, but notice how the people that were around, like, 4 years ago, like even before I started streaming, they're all still good now. It was just, I don't know. Anyway, Burger is kind of a weirdo. So.
So what do I do that's different than him? Are people going real life on him? They're not. They're not. So what is different that I do? Who's sick that I made fun of? Who is sick that I made? Oh, wait, so let me get this straight. So someone who talks shit to me, I talk shit about the people that talk shit about me, including your bitch ass. You can get fucked. Like, I don't like you. We're not friends. Like, your girl Vegan did a whole fucking long ass fucking stream saying that my dad wants to fuck me. So yeah, I made fun of a Scooby-Doo voice. And yes, I talk shit about.
I gotta stop using the word like speculative. Like, it is a fact that you do. Prove that you don't. Right?
about you, Johnny. I did. I don't like you. You're fucking weird, bro. You never, ever, ever, ever clipped Zaya, never clipped Pez, never clipped any of these people, and now you're clipping them? Oh, okay. You should know the whole story before you come at me and then block me. I thought that you fucked up. But no, you're just a scumbag. I was making fun of Vegan after she said that my dad wants to fuck me. Like, I don't understand what your problem is. You're a weirdo, bro, and you know it. You save pictures of little girls and you send them out to channel holders. And if someone did that to you, you'd cry like a bitch that you are. Imagine somebody forgiving you for doing the most scumbag shit ever, and then you still fuck them over. It's not a narrative. The fact of the matter is, you saved the image of my kid. You sent it out to people when I did nothing to you. I forgave you,
Yeah,
and you
okay.
still fucked
Okay,
me.
that's enough. Okay, well, that's enough, Kerissa. We can go move on from that. This guy's so weird. Look at that.
Oh, you got 3 months of baby codes? Well, on my way home from work, I called the Lebanon Police Department and told them, like, hey, I'm doxxed. I'm a weirdo live streamer, which is super embarrassing again. They didn't remember at all the last time I called them, like 2 years ago, when I got face doxxed. And now they ain't got no shit that I can put my name on. Then the guy, he sends an officer to my house. Dispatch calls me back. I'm like, hey, man, I'm like 10 minutes away. I'm not, but I was like, given the time. He's there. I pull up, just like absolute face of like, you were an idiot. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. No, we can't help you. And I'm thinking of the whole time, he's probably got his fucking camera on. So now everybody can see where old Burger Boy works. So hey,
Good old
don't
Aldi's,
worry.
baby.
It may
Let's
take
go.
you a while to do all them codes, but look at your little tomato face, anxious, embarrassed friend.
Well, you wouldn't even have to worry about this if you didn't go around telling people about what happened when Marty's family told people like, hey, can this not get out there, please? Like, thank you. And then you went on to go tell everybody you're a schizo. That's it. Right. Yeah, so call the police because you were face doxxed, God forbid. Oh no. William, I think you have one more video on your channel regarding the guy. Jesus Christ.
Angel of music, I no longer.
He kind of has that vibe.
Last master. He's right here. He's always right here.
I'm kind of getting like what was his name? I literally just had it in my head. Jeffrey Dahmer vibes. I mean, he has the glasses and the button-up shirt. Looks pretty similar to me. I'm mute. It's the glasses that kind of give it away.
Angel of.
So strange. What a strange guy. There has to be one more video. That cannot be the only one. Okay, okay. Oh. Okay, this is a good one.
Buddy, it's me, Burger Boy. I have to dox myself to the Yam Ranch server because Hooch is a nigger, and he doesn't understand that, this is all cope. Because Hooch is a nigger. Because Hooch is a nigger, and he doesn't understand that, this is all cope. He has to pay more to get less high than me smoking shit like this. This is crap. This is goo. This is like a goo made from a lab. This is like $1 a gram. Okay? And you're just mad. Okay. Hold on. You're mad because this can happen. On my cheaper Puffco, by the way, you pay way too much for your Puffco. Look, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that you have to pay more to feel this good. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for you. Hey, everybody. It's me, Burger Boy. I have to dox myself to the Yam Ranch server because Hooch is a nigger, and he
shit, I'm muted. My bad. So that the face docs for the Yam Ranch server? Absolutely not. No. It just seems like a code to me. No, like nobody is forced to face docs. That's a pretty strange thing for him to say. I don't know what they had on him unless they threatened to dox him or something. He claimed, at least he claimed that it was because of the Yam Ranch, but why the fuck am I stuttering? I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Yeah, go and feel free to clip that. Go and feel free to clip that. But no, never. No, that just seems like a clip. A cope. It felt like a cope. Anyway. Let me tell you this. So, light bulb punching? I don't think so. Let me tell you this, bro. Oh my god. This was the most retarded thing. Looking back on it, do you want to know one of the reasons why it was justified for me getting doxxed? So one of the sayings by Marx, I remember during that VC, Marx was like, "So, what was this I heard about you doxing Burger Boy? What are you talking about? Doxing Burger Boy? Well, aren't you Yam Ranch?" I'm like, no. Like, clearly, we're not the same person. Well, he makes music, and so I was like, okay, bro, you're a fucking retard. Like, what are you talking about? And it's funny that then he ends up getting cannibalized. So I don't know. Their reasoning was pretty retarded. I guess I'm Yam Ranch. I didn't know that I was. Yeah. What's up, Amber? How you doing, Amber? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, talk too much, pal. But I guess I'm Yam Ranch apparently. And what was the other reason I forgot? I remember before they cannibalized WTRD, that guy. I'm surprised I even remember him. They said, "Why don't you like WTRD, boy?" I'm like, I just think he's kind of weird, and I don't want him around. Like, I just think he was kind of a weird guy at the time, And here's what you're gonna do, pal. You're gonna join my panel, or we're gonna step things up, boy. I'm like, I'd rather not join your panel at all. Like, go, look, go ahead and do what you gotta do, pal. Hell yeah, cheers, William. Absolutely, cheers to William. You're doing well. I gave that guy so much shit I almost feel bad. I don't remember what I said. I do know one of the gripes, I hope he's doing well, but one of the gripes with me I remember this, and let me know if one of you guys remember this because my memory might be wrong. He was live. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. It was really early in the morning, and he was live, and he was going and he was egging people on to send police to his house. I guess he was being messed with by some group, and they were in his chat. He was sitting there, allowing this chat room to like berate him over and over again, and they were threatening to send people to his house. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do remember being a group. I'm not sure. Anyway, the police get sent to his house. It's like early in the morning, and I'm like, why is this guy telling these people to send the police to his house and daring them to do it when like he has a family there? I thought that was always crazy to me. But then again, maybe he wasn't thinking right and he didn't want to seem like he was bowing down, but I wouldn't sit there and like demand people to send police to the place where I live. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but because he's a nut, which is why I feel bad for him. I didn't know him personally. I didn't really interact with him. I know that he would show up my chat, and then he started streaming as well, but I don't remember ever being in a VC with him. I don't remember actually talking to him personally, besides if he ever joined a panel that I was on. But I always thought to myself, like, this guy seems a little off. Because at one point I found a video of him pulling up to somebody's house. Like, he took a plane out there and bought a rental car because somebody online said that they didn't like him. There's a video, I'm not going to show it, but he did that. And then WTRD proceeded to say, you know, we have your mother's information too, right? And he said that to the guy that he pulled up on, that he took a flight out to. And it's like, you're kind of like threatening this guy's mother for no reason. Like, why? He said he didn't like you online. It's kind of weird. However, I hope that he's past that. I don't think he's a terrible guy. I did hear about him reaching out to somebody about Tibbs. And although I would like to think that his heart was in the right place trying to warn a kid, I can definitely see why people think that's weird. But I don't think that warranted him being fully cannibalized. I personally cut him off from my community because I was like kind of weird, pal. Like, I don't like you around here. But them, it's like, I guess it was WTRD as a father, like, stay away from Tibbs, and boom, cannibalized instantly. It was crazy. Anyway, it was Tibbs. Yeah. People are nuts online. Well, some people are nuts. Well, I don't know you guys personally, you know what I mean? Like, the internet's crazy, but I would hope to think that you guys are pretty level-headed people. I do enjoy talking to my chat. I think you guys are great, you know? But don't forget one thing, dudes. Like, this is, and when I say this, I absolutely mean this shit. I mean it 100%. I don't have a God complex. Like, if literally, if you think I'm doing something wrong, like, let me know. I know with some people, they're kind of like, you know, banning people, threatening to dox. If you even like remotely say anything that you know, puts a crack in their ego because they always think that they're right. I honestly prefer the jokes, and I would prefer if you guys say that I'm wrong. I don't want ball washers in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want ball washers. I've seen so many people online get ball washed, and it's like up until the point to where they always think that they're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like they're brainwashed into having a godlike complex because so many people love them and they're always supporting every move. But you have to also keep in mind, dude, that this is the internet, and just because people are ball washing you and like agreeing with everything that you say doesn't mean that they believe it. Partially, they're just here for laughs and they want to see you do bad, bro. You know what I mean? I guess that could also apply to somebody like Marks or Cinemas, who, you know, they had a lot of ball washers in their chat who even when they were doing wrong, you know, they would say that they were doing right and they were egging them on to do stuff, which that's what led to their demise, though. You know, to the point where, like, if you think in your head that you like doxing and harassing people, going IRL, threatening is like, in your mind, that's right to people who have a minor inconvenience with you. You know, that's crazy, and that's what happens to you. You know what I'm saying? You know. But anyways, like, at the end of the day, it's literally just about laughs. You know. You know, they couldn't handle people cracking jokes. They want a ball washing all the time, 24/7, 365. And no, absolutely not. That seems terrible. Perhaps they got felted by their own chat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, is what I'm saying true? Let me know if what I'm saying is true, because I feel that way. I really do. You know, you literally don't want yes men around you. And just because a chat is egging you on to do something doesn't mean that it's right and like you're going to be cool for it. You know, I think they're just trying to farm content out of you or try to make you look bad, and that's part of the goal, but you would never know that. But that didn't really work out well, because I guess after all the constant bridge burning, you know, it's like after all the constant bridge burning, killing communities, trying to be the only people standing, in my opinion, there was nobody left to sympathize with you, right? Partially because you're a piece of shit, but also partially because, you know, you got too caught up and gaslit into what your chat room was telling you or egging you on to do. But you're grown men. You did it anyway, and like, here we are. That's literally crazy though, man. I couldn't imagine having just like multiple communities like wishing harm on me because of my actions, you know, having threads on me or whatever, because you know, the same people that would be afraid of them are now coming out and trashing on them. Because apparently now that would be an even playing field. To where now that, you know, Cinema's and Marx's information are both out there, they think, okay, now it's an even playing field. Let me go ahead and go talk my shit. You don't want to be the kind of guy that strikes fear into people. And that kind of sounds gay to say to a degree, like striking fear into people online. That sounds ridiculous, you know, but that's what they like to be perceived as, you know, like, you know, Marx Cinemas love to be perceived as dangerous and intellectual people. Like, bro, that makes you look so retarded personally. Like, why would you do that? One of their mistakes was assuming that it was impossible to get doxxed though, right? They thought it was impossible. You know, they kept egging at people, harassing people, doxing people, going real life on people. What made them think that they wouldn't get doxxed to the point where all these people would try to go get their lick back? Right? So that's why I always say, bro, like, just try to treat people equally. You know what I'm saying? Just try to. You know, don't take this online stuff seriously. Don't believe in every ball washer in your chat who's telling you to do something because you want to impress, you know, your chat room. Like, people are here for laughs, man. You know, always try to keep that in mind. That's literally a mistake that lots of people make. So is what it is. But anyway, right, so we've been on about that for too long. But I literally cannot stress that enough. Nobody's immune to being doxxed. It could happen, which is why you can have your opinion, you know, but it really does depend on your actions. Like, if you're going to every, you know, for example, going to every Cyrax streamer's chat and trying to antagonize them so you could be the only ones in that sphere to somewhat make a profit, right? Or benefit off of a high view count. So not only are you antagonizing all those communities, like, once you literally get doxxed, bro, they're all coming for you. and never ends well. So if you have a God complex from live streaming online, which is not really an impressive thing to do, anybody could do it. And then you're like severely mentally ill, mentally challenged, and you need some help. Anyway. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It turns out you don't get a lot of constructive criticism when you throw in the docs anyone who remotely disagrees with you. There you go. There you go. There you go. I agree with that. Burger Boy, Mog, and Tyler. All I'm gonna say, damn, bro. You know, that's it, bro. Like, you're getting doxxed. That's it. So how do people turn their sensors off while being anonymous? How do people claim to turn their feelings off when they log off? I think for some, this is all they have. Maybe there's also nothing wrong with not being in contact with people in real life, but it's if this is like your main hobby, this is what you like, literally 24/7. As to, you know, what Marx would do, he would stream 24/7. We're talking, it seemed like he has no job. Nothing wrong with not having a job, you know, but holy fuck, when you have all that free time, and like it's literally dedicated to hanging out with your chatters who are ball washers and convincing you to do these crazy things, which you're an adult, so you're responsible for it. But it starts to really shape your mind. That's why they call being online constantly, you know, being chronically online. It's fucking dangerous, bro. That is a dangerous thing to be doing. Because like then you're disconnected from reality, you know. Anyway, because bro's the internet, who gives a fuck? Yeah, it's not like it's my brother. I think when you're yelling at groups of 40-something-year-old women to grow a backbone, it's time to take a step back. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Pride and ego, as in the case with many. I think it's just because otherwise, I think streaming would be the only attention that they get. So it's kind of like a boost of euphoria, you know, so you feel really good. People agree with you constantly and you're interacting with people. So you think, and it's just all going to be downhill from there. Which is why I can kind of say the same about Kerissa Timona, right? We can say the same about Kerissa, right? Where she values her quote unquote live streaming career more than the one that she's been working for a few years, you know, where like she's willing to throw away that degree and she's willing to lose her job for the opinion of people on the internet, right? That's crazy. Especially with her too, because like she's a mother, and she has to do right by her family. It's not good, not good. Anyway, I have heard Controlla says she turns everything off when she's not live. She does. Anybody who says that publicly, they definitely don't do it. Because again, look, there's Discord to keep in contact with people. Chances are, I'm going to self-admit, when I get off this panel, usually what I do as soon as I get off the panel, it's not the equivalent of turning the internet off. Sometimes I would go check out my Discord and see what's up, and then we wrap it up from there. Truth is, people are always in contact. You know, I don't think there's such thing as completely turning everything off. Again, like, bro, like it's with you from your streaming desk to in your pocket, you know? So you're always kind of connected, bro. Yeah, not good, not good. Trolla lives for live streams, though. She's addicted to the negative attention. I think she gets off on, yeah, she does get off on negative attention, but she also gets off on the fact that she can use that negative attention as an excuse to start calling people names, you know, to take out her anger on people and start threatening, justifying doxing somebody because it makes her feel good. But with Kerissa, you can call her names online, or not even call her names. You can simply judge her and say, hey, like, I don't want to be in contact with you anymore. So like, you're not the same person that I once knew, right? Cardi, for example, did that. And then, you know, Kerissa sent the police to her house, right? Because I think she was just waiting for that. Insane. I know, Pico. I know. I use a lot of filler words, dude. A lot of filler words, bro. All right. Anyways, that's enough of that. It is 11:19. I am gonna head out of here. I had a great time with all of you. I'm gonna work on getting these 2 fucking Juggalo CDs out of my house. All right. Salmon. Oh wait, hold on. Salmon is addicted, and so is Victoria. Yeah. Well, there we go. Look at you, pull me back in. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Truth is, I like to joke with Sandman, and I say you are not employed, like you're living off my tax dollars, bro. Because sometimes he likes to tag me, like he always tries to talk shit, and I'm like, I wouldn't be talking shit if I were you, bro. Like you live stream 24/7, 365. You rage at people on panel. I had him on my panel 3 months ago because he was going at like a female chatter of mine, Kiss My Cheeks, I believe her name is. That is her name. And then he came on my panel and he's like, stay the fuck out of my business, bro. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's like, you're in my chat making it my business, bro. So respectively, don't bring that to my chat, please. Thank you. And ever since then, it's been a massive gripe with the guy. I do know another reason is because I went live to kind of defend Sandman a little bit, not full blown defend him, but it was more so a reason to kind of talk shit on KK. But I was like, you better let my man Sandman go. Like, you're keeping him shackled down. It's time to let him free. Stop holding a man down, you know? And then Sandman held that gripe, and he's like, I don't need it to defend me, bro. I got myself. And it's like, well, I don't really think you do, because every time KK's brought up, you kind of go quiet, like you don't want to talk about her. It's like clearly there's something looming over your head regarding the woman, regarding the bitch, right? That's wild. With Victoria, I don't know her too much personally. I know like a lot of you watch Victoria. Some of the only surrounding streamers that I watch would be Pebs and Zaya, a German lady. I think that might actually be it. Unless I'm missing somebody. I did tune into Victoria's once. Only one time. That was it. And when I tuned in, it was just a bunch of screaming. Like, she has a pretty high-pitched voice, and like she gets a little too loud, and I can't listen to that. I think it's my only gripe. I heard she's like a VP supporter though. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. One last thing before I go. One more thing before I get out of here. Apparently, she said that she was manipulated into talking shit about Controlla, and that she didn't want to do it. I would hope those two aren't besties all of a sudden, because for one, how are you manipulated into talking shit about Kerissa out of all people? Who has a terrible track record. All of her actions are archived. You've seen it. You talked about the terrible things that she did, but you were manipulated into doing it. So what you're saying is that otherwise you would have just let her keep doing her borderline illegal shenanigans and watch her, neglect and mentally abuse her family, right? Because that's basically what Victoria was saying. I don't know how you get manipulated into talking shit about someone who's basically a log cow, but you do you, and it is what it is. Okay, anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I had a great time with all of you, man. She's such a liar. She's just like KK, Victoria. Okay, I know I keep saying I have to get out of here. Let me go ahead and elaborate. I'm gonna have to elaborate. I can't end this on talking a little bad about Victoria, right? I can't do that. Victoria's always fighting with somebody. What's up, Nancy? How are you? She is, but however, look, it's entertaining. That's why people watch you. So I think she kind of has to always fight with somebody to retain a high viewership, because what she does is drama. So I can't knock on that, but let me know if that's a hot take. I'm not sure. Her MS gives her cognitive issues, apparently, her words. Why does she always have to make up excuses? Why? Oh yeah, my MS makes me think a certain way to the point where like I'm talking shit on people and makes me a little cuckoo, or I was manipulated into talking shit about Kerissa because obviously Kerissa Tabona is an amazing person, a great Samaritan. Whatever. I'll bring Q in here next. We can all get the clips on Vicky. I'm not sure if you guys use Discord. I know you guys probably don't, and that's really smart, by the way. So my server has to be pretty fucking tight. I'm not active in there all the time. I remember one time I opened a server back up when I came back, and I didn't have anybody to moderate it for me. But maybe just post your clips here. I don't blame you if you don't use Discord. But here it is. Oh shit, he doesn't know me? He doesn't? Damn. Well, that sucks. Yeah, no, keep Q away. I don't know who these people are. I'm going down a rabbit hole. What's the term that others would call people who were new to stuff and didn't know what they were talking about. I know I would talk about people who didn't know anything about Cyrax. Looking back on it, that was pretty retarded. So that was pretty fucking dumb. Because they weren't even like defending the guy; they were just asking questions. What do they call them? New fags. They would call them new fags. So I guess you could consider me a new fag, all right? When it comes to the stuff, I don't know who any of them are. This might be for better or for worse, chat. For better or for worse. Posers. Well, yeah, look, posers, that would be the right word. Posers and LARPers, you know. New fag was the word. So I think the word new fag has a little more zing to it. Noobs, new fags, posers, LARPers. Okay. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I had a great time. I'm sorry. I have to go. I'm yapping too much. I like to yap. All right. You have a great night, okay? Peace out, y'all.